There's a moment, a single moment, where someone decides they don't want to be around you anymore. And the strange part, you were probably being perfectly nice when it happened. No dramatic fight, no insult, no red flag. Just a quiet internal shift. And once it happens, there's almost no reversing it. Here's what nobody tells you. People rarely stop liking you because of something big. They stop liking you because of something small. Something so small, you didn't even register it as a moment. Let me show you what I mean. Think about the last person who slowly drifted from your life. Not someone who left in anger. Someone who just faded. Fewer replies, shorter conversations, vague excuses. You probably told yourself it was busyness, distance, life getting in the way. But what if it wasn't? What if there was an exact point where something changed and you walked right past it without noticing? Psychologists have a name for this. It's not about likability in the way we usually think of it. Charm, humor, looks, those get people's attention, but they're not what keeps it. What keeps it is something quieter, something almost invisible. And once you see it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. In your friendships, your family, your workplace, even your past relationships. Here's the first clue. Have you ever met someone who was polite, agreeable, said all the right things, and yet somehow you didn't fully trust them? You couldn't explain why. They didn't do anything wrong, but something felt off. That feeling has a name. It's called incongruence, when someone's words and their actual presence don't match. And humans, without even trying, detect it instantly. Not consciously, not logically, but somewhere underneath we always know. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most people who lose others slowly aren't doing anything obviously wrong. They're not rude. They're not selfish. In fact, most of them are trying too hard to be liked, and that's exactly the problem. Let that sink in for a second. Trying too hard to be liked is often the very thing that makes people like you less. Because when someone senses you need their approval, something changes in the dynamic. It stops feeling like connection. It starts feeling like performance. And people, even without realizing, think about the most magnetic person you know, the one everyone wants to be around. Chances are, they're not the one chasing approval. They're the one who seems completely fine whether you like them or not. And ironically, that's exactly why everyone does. Think about the most magnetic person you know, the one everyone wants to be around. Chances are, they're not the one chasing approval. They're the one who seems completely fine whether you like them or not. And ironically, that's exactly why everyone does. This is the trap. The harder you try to be liked, the more unlikable you accidentally become. And the less you chase it, the more it comes to you. But this still isn't the full answer. There's something deeper going on, something most people never identify because it doesn't look like a mistake. It looks like a personality trait. People don't just remember what you said. They remember how being around you made them feel about themselves. Read that again. Every interaction leaves a residue. Not the words, the emotional aftertaste. Did they feel smaller after talking to you? Or bigger? Did they feel interesting or invisible? Did they feel like they had space to talk? Or did you unconsciously take up all the air in the room? And here's the disturbing part. You can be a genuinely good person, well-intentioned, kind-hearted, and still make people feel small without realizing it. Through small habits so normal, they seem invisible. Let's name a few. Cutting people off mid-sentence to relate their story back to your own experience. It feels like connection to you. It feels like dismissal to them. Giving advice when someone just wanted to be heard. It feels helpful to you. It feels like judgment to them. Checking your phone during conversations, even briefly. It feels harmless to you. It quietly tells them they're replaceable. None of these make you a bad person. But every one of them chips away, silently, invisibly, at how safe someone feels being close to you. And people don't leave the moment it happens. That's the trap. They stay. They smile. They keep showing up. but something inside them starts pulling back bit by bit until one day the connection is just gone, and you're left wondering what happened, when really it happened months ago, in a moment too small to notice. So what actually makes someone feel safe enough to stay close to you long term?
It's not charisma. It's not being interesting. It's not even kindness, not in the soft surface level way we usually think about it. It's attention. Real, undivided, uncalculated attention. The kind where someone is talking, and you're not thinking about what you'll say next. You're not waiting for your turn. You're just there, fully, present enough that they feel like the only thing in the room that matters, even for 30 seconds. That feeling is rare, and rare things are remembered. People don't consciously rank the humans in their life by how funny they were, or how successful, or how good-looking. They rank them, underneath it all, by how safe and seen they felt in their presence. And this is the part that should genuinely unsettle you, because it means likability was never about you performing well.
It was never about saying the right thing, having the right personality, being interesting enough. It was about whether people felt like themselves when they were near you. So if you've ever wondered why someone drifted away without explanation, why a friendship quietly dissolved, why someone who once texted you every day suddenly stopped, it likely wasn't one big mistake.
It was 1,000 small moments where they didn't feel fully seen,
and eventually the distance became easier than the discomfort of staying close. Here's the hard truth. You can't go back and fix every one of those moments. They're gone. But you can change what happens next, with everyone still in your life right now.
The next time someone's talking to you, notice where your attention actually is.
Not where you think it is, where it actually is. Because the people who stay in your life forever aren't the ones you impressed. They're the ones who, every time they were with you, quietly felt like they mattered.
And maybe that's the real question you should be asking yourself tonight.
Not, why do people leave, but when someone is with me, do they feel like they exist?